Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasia, but you can also call me Tay, and welcome in. I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome back to Sprout, everyone. It is day 20 on the island, which means we are getting nearer and nearer to the end of this island. I am working on the rest of the videos for this series all together, so you can look forward to all the videos consecutively up until the last day of this island. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. But today, as you can tell, we are outside of my orchard here, and I'm kind of dressed in like an autumnal kind of outfit, and I'm really loving it actually. And that is also because I decided to make a pumpkin patch. I realized I haven't really made a pumpkin patch anywhere on this island, which is honestly a shame because pumpkin patches on islands really remind me of farmcore and just autumn in general, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I had to include one on this island, and we're going to be building it in this small little section. It is very small, it's not that much room, but I feel like I can make it work. And also today we'll be decorating outside of Ava's house down here, so I kind of figured it would be best to work on them both today and just get them out of the way. I really want to give Ava a cute little yard. I want to give her some kind of garden or farm right next to her house, so that's what we're going to do right here. And yeah, I'm really excited, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So I'm thinking I want to start with the pumpkin patch itself over here, and I always feel like pumpkin patches look best with the dark dirt underneath them, so I think that's how I'm going to start out. And like I said, this is a very small area, so I'm really gonna have to figure out how to make this work here, but I think I'll be able to fit like a small square right here of dirt, and then maybe one right here. I'm not really sure. I can definitely fit some dirt code over here. I honestly might make it like a diagonal pumpkin patch that aligns with this road. I think that'll look the best. So yeah, I'm just gonna start laying down this path and then see where it takes me. Okay, this is what I have managed to fit in this area, and it is looking a little strange right now, but I promise it'll probably look better once we add in all the pumpkins and all the codes. I didn't extend this too far up because I want to put some dirt code here and kind of make like a division between the actual orchard and the pumpkin field. So yeah, I think I might start with that now. So I think I want to do my classic dirt road, and I think I'm just going to make like a little circle. Maybe I could put some kind of decor here, I'm not really sure yet, but this code is not going anywhere where I want it to go. Alright, there we go, perfect. So I have this little circle here, and I might also do some dirt code over here as well. Let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, I have that wrapped around the tree. I do want to put something right here. Maybe that little dirt patch that I have. Okay, but now that we have all this, I think it's probably best to start working on the pumpkins. Now, I did already craft a few pumpkin items in general because I want to mix it between the actual pumpkin vegetable sprout with some of the pumpkin DIYs. So I have a spooky chair here. I might use like a vine bench or two. And I do want to incorporate some hay beds because I feel like you can't go wrong with hay beds. And I also need to go and run and grab my pumpkins. I already grew them out and I put them on the beach, so let me go and get those. Alright, so I grabbed all my pumpkins and a few items here. Now I think I want to kind of do, as I mentioned, like a diagonal shape for the pumpkins. I do want to use all of the different colors. Essentially, I'll start with like a line of white pumpkins, then I'll do yellow, then orange and green or something like that. There is going to be a lot of orange going on, so I want to make sure that I'm balancing out the orange and it's not too overwhelming when you come in this area. I also have a spooky lantern, so I think I might put that in the pumpkin patch as well to act as like a big pumpkin. I think I'm gonna put it right here, but I do want to put a code down, maybe like my leaf pattern that I have to act as like little sprouts growing under the pumpkin. So let's place this down right here. That's so cute. It looks perfect. And then finally we need to do a row of green, and then I guess we'll just repeat the pattern because I have some extra space here. Or actually, I don't know if I want to put a pumpkin right here. I might want to do some decor that's kind of going to divide this little section next to the staircase, so maybe I'll just start putting the pumpkins right here. I guess I could reuse some of the barbed wire fencing that I'm using in the orchard to divide the area. I think that'll look really nice, especially with the pumpkins. I feel like barbed wire fencing and pumpkins always looks really good together. But look how cute the pumpkin patch is looking already. I think it was a really good idea to have them kind of in this diagonal order. It makes it look a little bit more organized. So let's start putting in this fencing here. I think I'll put one right here. Maybe one right here just to break up that cliff area. And then I did grab a pumpkin sign, so I want to put this down. It's the same sign that I used in my community garden build, and it just looks so cute right there, so I love that. What else can I do? I think I want to put a bush right here, and maybe I could put that vine bench right in front of the sign. I don't want to put anything too tall that will block it. So let's put that down. Oh, that looks really, really nice. I love using the vine items with pumpkin patches. It always makes it look a little bit more realistic in my opinion. I do need to go and get a bush, but I think I'm going to start working on this little patch right here. So I'm going to do something a little bit similar. I might continue the whole diagonal thing. So let me start with white. Or actually, let me start with orange this time. I'll do an orange here and an orange here. Maybe a green one right in this spot. Then we'll do white and yellow. Okay, this looks pretty cute, but I do want to use all of the space. So I think I might actually extend this dirt road onto this little section. I don't know how this is gonna look. It might look a little bit strange, or maybe the pumpkins will cover it. But that means I need another white pumpkin right here. And then to continue the diagonal, I need an orange one right here. Okay, that's kind of fun. I like that. But I might actually replace this pumpkin with some barbed wire fencing just to give it a little bit more height in this section. Let's plant that there. That looks pretty good. Now I also grabbed a spooky lantern set, and I'm just gonna have them face this way so it looks like a stack of pumpkins right there. And then I guess I could put another pumpkin on top of here. And then I think we can put my second vine bench right here. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I'm loving how this is looking already, and it looks really, really good next to the orchard. Now I do think it's a really good time to go and grab my bushes. I've kind of been storing them up on this cliff over here, so I need to go grab those. We'll put one right next to the incline. And I don't know if I want to put one right here because I think there'll be too much green, but I do have a scarecrow. I think he will look perfect in this section. So I'll put him there and kind of scoot him forward so he's on the dirt patch. He looks so cute! I love it! I think I do need another barbed wire somewhere right here. And actually, wait, let me push him back and then I can put the spooky chair that I have right in front of him. And maybe to continue the whole hay thing, I did grab those hay beds, so I think I want to put like a stack right here. Or not really a stack, but kind of just like push one slightly behind the other. Oh, I actually do need to move this up a little bit. Okay, actually this turned out so cute. I love the way this is looking. I think I might put some hay beds up here as well, just to make everything look a little bit more cohesive, but I might do like a little pathing of my brick code that I have, just so it's not like an empty cliff. And we're going to do something similar to how we did the other hay beds, so kind of a little off center from each other. Yeah, and that looks really good. I love this section so much. I knew I really had to include a pumpkin patch somewhere on this island, and it turns out this was a really good location. Let's go ahead and decorate some of these cliffs by putting in some vines just to add some finishing touches to this area. We'll put one there, and then I think I have to go up on the cliff to put one right here. It just elevates the cliff so much when you put vines down, but this is how the pumpkin patch turned out. I think it looks so cute. I could honestly put one little pumpkin right here. I think I'll do a green one. And I think it's complete. I don't want to add too many things. I feel like it's already a small enough area, but this looks so good. I'm so happy with this. Now let's go ahead and move on to Ava's house down here. Again, I think I'm not gonna go too overboard with her house either. I just want to add some decor, make her feel like she has a really cute yard. So I'm just going to elevate it just a little bit. I think I'll start off with adding some dirt patch here because like I said, I do want to make some kind of vegetable thing. I'm really trying to branch out from just using the crops a lot, so I think a lot of the fillers that I'm going to do across this island are going to incorporate farms that I haven't really done yet. So I think I want to use the mum cushions to make it look like she has a little cabbage patch. I do want to put a vine here though before I forget. And maybe some on this corner as well. But yeah, I've been thinking back to what kinds of farms people have built in the past when making a FarmCore island, primarily before 2.0, because so many of us got very creative with making farms and using items before we actually had all the crops. So I really want to tie that into my island as well, so that's why I want to use the mum cushions here. But before I start putting all that down, I think I want to add some little decor in the front here. I might give her like a watering hose. I think that could be cute. Let me check my storage shed and see if I actually have one of those. I was going to use it in my plant shop build, but I don't think I ended up using it. Oh, also I need to grab all these mum cushions. Oh, and I do have one. I have one left, and I might also grab this water pump. I absolutely adore that item. And maybe I'll incorporate like a little shovel in the cabbage patch somewhere, and probably a watering can. I think that'll look really cute. I feel like Ava would definitely be a gardener and she likes to keep up with her vegetables and flowers, so I definitely want to start to incorporate some elements like that. I think I'll put my last little pumpkin that I have in this section right here behind her house, and I'll probably put a little bush right here. Let's go ahead and put down this water hose and turn it around that way. Let's add a little water puddle right in front of it. Maybe I could put the watering can right on top of that puddle actually. Now I think I will start moving on to this cabbage patch. How do I want to go about this? I don't think I want to fill it up completely with the mum cushions. I sort of want to add in some other plant elements here, so maybe I'll do like every other spot will be a mum cushion, and then I think I can fill it in with some like flower sprouts to make it look like big leaves or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Oh my goodness, and there's another balloon. That can't possibly be the same balloon as before, but it's another green one. Oh my goodness, I love it already. It looks so cute. I definitely have to recustomize Ava's house to match this little patch here because as cute as the brick is, it just doesn't look quite right, and I don't know, I really want to customize it to fit this kind of style. It's so adorable. Okay, actually, let me move some of these. I did want to incorporate the water pump and the shovel in this section, so I want to put the pump right there in the center. And then I think the best spot for the shovel would be right here. Or actually, let me put down a code first, just to make it look like the shovel is like digging into the ground. And then, like I said, I do want to put in some flower sprouts in between all of the mums. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the yellow pansies just because they kind of look like that, and I feel like they match the mums a little bit, and it kind of looks like a cabbage might start growing right in that section, so I think that looks really nice. Let's put down the other mum cushion and fill in the rest of this little patch here. I'm kind of tempted to actually move that shovel and put in another sprout instead. I think I want to move the shovel right next to this tree here because I don't know what else I would put in this section. And then we'll put the last little sprout that I have right here. Honestly, it looks so good. I loved seeing this on people's islands when they did little cabbage patches. I feel like we need to bring this back. It looks so cute. It honestly was great. I feel like people should definitely continue doing this on their islands and using all the different items that we had before we had the crops because it just looks so good. Let's go ahead and put a little bucket here. I don't know if I want to go for the wooden bucket because I also grabbed a tin bucket. Ooh, I'm not really sure. I love how the tin bucket has water inside it, but I'm not sure if I want to go for the tin or the wooden look. I don't really know. I feel like I'll go for the wooden. I feel like it's just throwing me off slightly because the house is made of brick right now, so once I customize that, I feel like the wooden one will probably look better than the tin one. And I want to put something right here. What should I put there? Let's check my storage and see what I have. Oh, I forgot. I grabbed some gyroids because someone in my comments suggested that I could do a gyroid farm, which I'm not really sure how much more room I have on the island for a complete gyroid farm. Maybe I could do that on one of the beaches actually. but I think it would be perfect to put a little gyroid right here. So this is for that one person who left that comment and wanted to see some gyroids on the island. There we go. He looks so cute and it looks like a little pig. That's why I chose that specific gyroid. Let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite gyroid is. I honestly don't know if I have a favorite. I do really like the squeakoid. I feel like that's a pretty classic one, but the oinkoids are pretty cute. I like them a lot. Okay, now I feel like right in front of her house is definitely in need of some pathing. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the garden path that I have. It just always looks so good in front of houses, so I definitely want to use this one. And actually, I just turned the horse reel to the side and I kind of like the look of that. I like it sideways. I think I might leave it like that. And I think this build is almost done. I do want to add a few little things in this section. Maybe I could put in a angled signpost kind of pointing in this direction just because I don't know what else to put here. And I always like sprinkling in some signposts across my island, so I'll probably put one there. I do have one other mum cushion left, so maybe I'll put it behind the sign. And then this would be a perfect spot for probably a Cosmo. Yeah, that looks nice. And I feel like I should put another vine either here or here. Let's put it right here. There we go. It kind of breaks up the cliff and it doesn't look as flat, I guess, as it did before. It gives it a little bit more dimension. And there's the signpost, and here is the finished build. I think this turned out so great. It was very simple. It was kind of fun just filling in this tiny gap here. I really enjoyed this. And here's more of a wider view of these two sections. I think they look very good together. That was really my goal when creating this build. I wanted them to look pretty nice and cohesive just because they're right next to each other and you see it right when you come across this bridge. So let's go ahead and do a little walk around and final look at everything we built. When you come across this road here, you come to Ava's house and she has her own little cabbage patch, which I am so happy with how this turned out. It's so cute. I definitely want to do some more. I'm not sure where I can fit this in, maybe on one of the other beaches again, but we'll see. I really love it, and I do have to re-customize her house. And then coming up the incline here leads to our pumpkin patch right in front of the orange and peach orchard. I love how this came out too. Two very simple builds. It didn't take many things to make these areas, but I'm still very proud of how they turned out. But definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And also, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It truly helps me out so much. And if you would like to also continue following along with Sprout, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you guys join this community that we are building here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!